I have to ask about another point pertaining to January 6th, the pipe bomb investigation. We still don't know exactly what happened there, but for everyone who remembers, pipe bombs were found outside of the DNC and the RNC. Very mysteriously, and it's still unexplained to this day, all these years later. But now Deputy Director of the FBI, Dan Bongino, says they're going to look into that. I'm wondering if you think, or what you're really thinking about that, because to me that seems like a very weird question to not have answered. And the fact that the mainstream media doesn't seem to be curious whatsoever about that story or the investigation is also very suspicious to me.
Yeah, it defies logic and credibility to think that the placement of those pipe bombs, a very specific type of weapon, a very specific type of explosive device, those are not all that easy to make. It takes a particular skill set to place them there. They were placed in interesting locations when you try to do this. And there's video, right? We have video of people in that area, of them leaving the scene and things like that. So video cameras are everywhere there. So there's so many questions. And again, I think that's why this case is so important. I don't care what you think about the Proud Boys. I don't care what you think about anything else. But I think there would be tremendous value in letting this case go forward to the discovery process, because we might actually get some real answers about the pipe bombers, about the agents that were involved in inciting the crowds on January 6th, and how this narrative was created.
But to your point as well, so we want answers, but also we want accountability. I mean, $100 million is a lot of money, but let's just say there was an abuse of power here. Do you really think that that would constitute justice for these plaintiffs?
No, and I don't think the monetary damages are the point. I think what really is the point is if they get to discovery and can show that federal prosecutors or FBI agents were destroying evidence, hiding evidence, or were actually politically motivated. And we've seen it. I mean, we've seen FBI chats about political motivation in many investigations under the Biden administration. That's where accountability could come in. I mean, some of these people have left, but many of these people we can assume are still entrenched in the federal government bureaucracy. They're still living in the swamp. And so, again, my biggest hope for this case, and we can follow it closely together, but my biggest hope is we get to a discovery phase where we actually get answers to some of these questions.